Here we have a great customer. It's a fairly new purchase to him. I believe he bought it last year. And somebody, and we think we know who, somebody very reputable, I'm not going to mention their name, put a Jasper Reman 4.3 Mercruiser V6 engine in here. And boy, let me tell you what, we're lucky we got an engine that runs today. It does have a 3-year warranty from Jasper, so that's great. But you don't want to use a warranty unless you have to. And it seems like whoever was putting this in was attempting to test the warranty because the distributor was loose, multiple nuts and bolts loose, exhaust loose, hose clamps loose, belts loose, throttle linkage loose. I mean, everything, as well as a few things on the outside in the drive unit area. Carburetor was gummed up terribly inside. Doesn't look like a year-old gumming up either. It looks like somebody just threw the old carb on and swapped it out. So anyway, we got a few days off and on working in this thing and a slew of parts. We got a rebuilt carburetor. We fixed all the other woes. There is one more nut that I want to fix on the front of the engine, on the water pump that holds the dipstick tube in, because they didn't put that on. So if you jerk on the dipstick tube, you could probably not pull it out, but it would get loose and it would cause you some problems. Could, you know, bend it accidentally and get it into the belt and cause yourself some hell. It's the little stuff that counts, and it's the little stuff that takes all the time. Really not that big a deal to drop a motor in, you know, but getting all the little stuff done, get the ignition timing set right, get the distributor clamp tight so it's not rolling around. So what happens is, if that distributor clamp is loose and that timing starts moving, it's going to decrease the timing as a natural movement, right? It's going to want to turn the distributor clockwise because that's where the load is. That's also, you know, got a drive shaft that goes to the oil pump. And, you know, worst case, the clamp came off and the distributor jumped out. Never seen that happen, but that didn't happen. But decreasing the ignition timing raises the combustion temperatures and causes the engine to run terrible. And especially on a fresh engine, you could smoke the pistons. You could gald the sides of the pistons and burn a piston and have some problems. And we were worried for a little while that he had a couple of cylinders in here that had already been damaged. But this is our first test in the tank, and it seems to be running good after a couple of days of getting everything going the right way. So go ahead and hit it. Let's see what we got.
Not pumping the gas.
We're not going to pump the gas. Okay, didn't touch the gas. Nice, and the engine's warm, okay? Now, when the engine's cold, you're going to have to pump the throttle a couple times. You might have to warm it up a little bit with the throttle. And for the customer that watches this video, we can show them how to do that and operate a shifter. Seems like it's running really, really well. It's really smooth. It's really quiet. It's idling a little bit fast, and we've got the idle on this up just a hair because we feel like there was some compression problems in a couple of the cylinders, number 1 and number 5 on the other side. So we're just needing to run it in a little bit. We also drained the gas tank yesterday, had old gas in it, and we put some fresh gas and a new filter. Go ahead and put in gear. It's running good in gear. I don't see it shaking and jumping, and seems like it's hanging in there good. What's your RPMs right now?
About 600.
About 600. 550 would be spot on, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, it's running good. So let's give it some gas to see how it acts. Oh yeah, it's got good power. That's half throttle. That's full throttle. Okay, that's good. Can you chop the throttle? Will it die? That wasn't really chopping the throttle. Can we do that again? No, go forward, give it some gas. Now chop it. There we go. We want to make sure it stays running, right? They don't all stay running, let me tell you, and some of them you can't keep them running. But if they're running right, they'll stay running when you chop that throttle. You're coming into the boat dock, you know, you're coming in a little hot, boy, you got to chop that throttle and get out of there. You don't want your damn engine to die and catch hell like that. So that sounds good. Shut it off one more time. And all your oil pressure, temperature, everything's looking good. We got new water pump, impeller, and gear oil. Go ahead. A little extended crank, but fires up, purrs like a kitten. You're right, it sounds better in the water than it does on the hose. It's a lot smoother. Okay, we're gonna give this a thumbs up. Pretty expensive repairs. I mean, you know, not terrible, but he got lucky. Well, you got lucky. Didn't smoke the motor.